Roll call, please. I'll call
Oh,
the
and, oh, you, Anderson present.
Yeah, there we go. Who's next?
Booth is present, January 20th,
Yes.
2022.
Thank you.
Morano present.
And Rainey present. We have no action items or motions. This is the preparation for town meeting, January 20th, 2022. Hard to say that one. So I've gotten feedback on the statement from most people. Is there additional feedback to the second version?
I think
I
it
like-
looks great.
Go ahead.
I would offer up, just to me says a few things. It says, we, the school committee who started this, understand what we're trying to achieve here.
Mhm.
In the second paragraph. First paragraph, we want to thank, but we're not trying to be effusive. We're here to do business tonight. I like the fact that we remain enthusiastic, but we're still trying to reflect long-term, because we know that we're going to see this passage tonight. I'd be shocked if we don't, by a huge plurality. I think embedded in our words here are the school committee's efforts, if this is what we do, to say, you know what, we also have long-term relationships with the select board, we have long-term relationships with our sustainability goals, we have long-term relationships with our FinCom, and we're not qualifying our endorsement, but we are noting that we are informed about these long-term relationships as we go forward with this immediate big hurdle called, let's get a middle school. I hope it does all of that. I think it'll be lost on most people, but I don't think it's going to be lost on these critical committees with whom we have a long-term relationship.
No, I would
I
agree
think
with
it's
that.
great.
I like
Oh.
do you want to go first, Alexa? Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I didn't. Oh, I just think it's great. And I'm glad it was concise, because I know time is of the essence this evening, more than most meetings. So
Yes.
And I like the second version because I think it does exactly what we want it to do. It wants to show our support, but it also recognizes, the net zero ready is in here now, the sustainability goals, we've got the budget goals, we've got the theater usage in here, and why we're doing the team teaching model. So for me, I like this version. I think it's a little bit softer. Softer in a good way, not in a bad way, but I think it's direct, but I think it's also what we want to say as a group.
Is there any gaping hole that I'm not seeing? That somebody's gonna say, whoa, they forgot.
I know, right? We thanked all the right people. Team teaching, the budget, and sustainability are really the three pillars of the work, in my mind, right?
And I don't really think, I
We
don't
brought
think
the
it's
light
necessary
plant
or
in there,
appropriate to
so-
thank our employees, not our employees, the OPM and the architect.
I want to suggest a couple of minor changes.
Sure,
I have this great antithesis for the word,
write it down and then we can,
for the word incredible,
okay.
because incredible means not believable. I don't want to be too fussy. I'm not an English teacher, but I'd love a very thorough process. Just a personal bias. Incredible.
And just direct.
Do we
us-
have the word
In the-
incredible in there?
In the first paragraph, it says town employees who have participated in the incredibly thorough process that brings us to town meeting.
Oh, I
consider
see.
the gospel.
I just like to say very thorough process.
Sure.
Not
Yeah.
over the top.
Yep.
The other one is, do we want to recognize the volunteers on the middle school building committee, of which two of us are members, or do we want to simply recognize the middle school building committee?
Oh, that's a good point.
I didn't touch that core. I thought that might have been somebody's specific purpose, but I prefer the middle school building committee
I'm
because
happy-
it was a collective effort.
Okay.
Good.
Uh,
Yeah. No, I just
Okay.
mark it up for you. Yeah. I was gonna ask Court to read it, just because I think he has done so much work on the building committee. He would be the only building committee member to speak, and I think it'd be good to have, I mean, outside of the building
Mhm,
committee itself.
mhm.
But there's no, the chairs are not on the school committee. So there's no other school committee member would speak.
Mhm.
And I think somebody who's been there all along should sort of be recognized in that fashion.
Yeah, and I went back to the 2011 town meeting
Mhm.
and Jerry did it,
Mhm.
but Jerry was the chair and he was on the building committee. So, you know, I was like, okay,
He was all of it.
I know, he did all of it. So I think that'd be great.
Yeah, it was Jerry.
I think
and-
Court is a known entity on this committee. I
Michelle
think
was
that's
not-
why.
not-
No.
She
no,
wasn't on the school committee
No,
or,
she was nothing.
Yes.
She did speak.
Yes.
Because I saw that too and I was like, oh
yes,
boy.
she was in
Yeah,
charge of communication.
she's, yes.
Okay, so we have incredibly to vary. We have, you got the other change, and I'll make it, I'll put it in the document so we have a correct document on my computer, but I'm not gonna worry about printing it out. What else? Do we agree we do not need to recognize our vendors?
No, nor do they.
Good, I'm just
Yeah.
checking
Good
these.
question,
Yeah.
good question. Second paragraph, last sentence. I tightened it up by dropping a few.
We are trying to get it all, so yeah,
This building will also be a new resource for the town, comma, for community events, recreational activities, and musical and theatrical performances.
so
Okay?
just read it again.
Drop the word weather
Mhm.
and change or to and.
Oh, drop weather and add or and.
Yep.
Yep.
I
Great.
agree.
It was much more awkward before this version. I'll tell you that.
I'm getting all of our thoughts together.
Well, I had a
I'm
little
so
help from
sorry.
Alexa. No, I was like, this is kind of bad. And
No,
I had-
we got it. It's getting better if all of our,
I
help.
think it's great.
I had kids stacked up at my door and I'm like, I just gotta send this. Like, hope you're not doing anything. And like, yeah, actually I am. but
I am,
it's like,
I know.
Does that work though? We're not.
Yep.
perfect.
I
Okay,
think
what else?
that's better.
I think we're good to go.
Okay,
I think we're good to go too.
I'm so pleased, guys. Thank you.
I'm so
Good.
sorry you can't be inside.
yes,
I know. I can't either.
stay warm. Don't
I
get.
will. All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Let's roll call,
Oh.
meeting,
Yep.
have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved. Second.
Thank you very much.
Anderson, aye.
Roll call, please. We got Anderson,
Aye.
Anderson.
How do I?
Aye.
Rainey, aye. Thank you.
Bye, you guys. Have fun in there.
Bye.
Thank you.